was lined with offices of the salesmen who worked under his dad. There were 7 other stores across the state with their own stables of salesmen who also worked for Danny's dad. Danny waved at Mr. Humphreys through his office window and took the stairs 2 at a time up to his father's large glass office, overlooking the showroom. He rounded the corner and froze. Sitting across from his father's desk was the hulking figure of a farmer wearing a plaid shirt and suspenders. Danny's dad saw him, and instead of giving Danny the scowl he expected for being late, he grinned and waved his son in. Danny obeyed. "Mr. Lindsay, this is my son, Danny." "Sorry I'm late, Dad." "Mr. Lindsay, are kids ever on time?" "Not like you and me ever were." The farmer stood up and extended a leathery hand to Danny. "I heard you're a chip off the block. Gonna lead Crooked Creek to the county championship this season, people are saying." "I hope so, sir." "Even looks like you, Daniel." The farmer squinted at Danny's dad. "We'll see if he gets that ring you got, though. If he's like my kids, he won't. My kids want to play in a rock band. A rock band. I'm ashamed to say it. And me with 30,000 acres. That's why you've got me, Dave." Danny's dad thumped his chest before rounding his desk and putting an arm around the man. "These new combines practically run themselves. That'll be a comfort when I'm in my grave." Danny's dad gave a hearty laugh. "Well, this is some deal for us both, Dave, and I appreciate your business. I've seen a man or two go over to the Kubota dealer in Dustville." "Pshaw, Dustville? That ain't even in Jericho County. You won't see me in Dustville. You think the Kubota sales manager won them a state title? You think he's got one of them rings?" The farmer pointed to Danny's father's right hand, where a giant, bejeweled Super Bowl ring glinted in the light. "Well, thank you, Dave. Thank you very much." Danny's father dipped his head as if embarrassed. "You see that, son?" The farmer scowled at Danny like he'd done much more wrong than being late. "That's why this town, heck, this whole part of the state, loves your daddy. He could have stayed in Pittsburgh. A Super Bowl winner? He could have done whatever he wanted. But he's a good old Texas boy, and humble, too. Not like those ninny-hammered showboats you see on TV today. You'd be best served to follow this man's footprints, son, step for step. And that's coming from a man with 30,000 acres. The farmer was quite worked up, and Danny hung his head, as if to apologize for all wrongdoers. But he didn't mean it. He was tired of this game. "Okie dokie, Dave. Now I gotta get the boy to the shoe store for some cleats, then back home for his mama's supper on time, so we'll be seeing you." They saw Dave to the stairs before Danny's dad wheeled him past the owner's office. Mr. Zurich sat at a big desk wearing a bow tie with his sleeves rolled up amid a pile of paper. Danny's dad ducked his head inside. "I'm gone, boss. Gotta get Danny's football cleats." The owner whipped off his glasses. "Danny, you take those Raiders to the championship, boy. People saying good things about you, maybe being as good as your dad. That I'll have to see, no offense, son." Danny shook his head as if none were taken. "Looks like you, don't he, Daniel?" Mr. Zurich smiled, showing a line of perfect white teeth that didn't match the deep lines in his craggy face. "More and more, boss, more and more." Danny waved like his dad, and off they went. In the car, the radio played a country song about a boy and his dad, and Danny felt like pulling his hair out. He loved his dad. It wasn't that. And he was proud of the way everyone waved at his truck as they drove through town, or stopped him on the street to look at the ring, or how his dad got to be on the sideline with a select few Jericho alumni for the varsity games. It was that Danny wanted to be himself. And in this town, he just didn't know if that was possible. Chapter 2. The box of new white cleats rested in their bag at Danny's feet. "Thank you," Danny said, "for the cleats."